Hello there, welcome on board the van for today's drive along here in Guernsey in the Channel Islands. And in today's video we got the camera mounted on my dashboard. We're recording all the way to Jerbourg Point. So we're currently in St. Peter Port, which is the capital. We're just driving through town and we're going to head up to a really nice point. It's the most southeasterly point of the island. It's right on the cliff edge. You got really nice views on a nice day, and that's where we are heading. So we got a nice drive along today. You'll see some different stuff as we get through town, up the higher parishes of the island. So if you are new to this channel and you've never been here before, welcome to the channel. It's all about what it's like living on the island of Guernsey in the Channel Islands, and I do walk-alongs and drive-alongs. So if you're interested in seeing more videos all about that, you can think about subscribing. And if you do like this video, you can let me know by simply hitting the thumbs up button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, let's get on the drive along. So we're currently driving through town. If you're familiar with Guernsey, you'll recognise this place. If not, this is St. Peter Port. Quite a busy day today. A lot of people milling around. Speed limit's 20 miles per hour. Just slowing down for the filter and turn system, and there's also a crossing. Loads of new faces in Guernsey, a lot of visitors. You can tell them a mile off. Wandering around, map in the hand, looking a bit disorientated. We've all done it. So we're following it round, and we're going to be driving up the Val de Terres. Now the Val de Terres is a long windy hill, and they actually do hill climb racing up there. I'll talk about that a bit more once we get there. Going into the left hand lane, see some nice boats in the marina to the left, and we got the town bus terminus on the right. Slowing down for the filter and turn system, watching for cars coming from the left. And it's clear, so through we go. See the speed limit 25. Just to the left, see all the cars on the left there, just over that wall behind the cars is Havelet Bay. Really nice bay, and to the left you can see the islands of Herm, Jutu, Sark, Alderney. And this is the start of the Val de Terres, so you can see we're going to start going up a long windy road now. This is the road I mentioned about before, that they do what's called the hill climb. So the hill climb normally happens on bank holiday Mondays, although it does happen other days as well. They close this road we're on now, so it's closed to the public, and they race cars up here individually, and it's timed. So it's all how fast you can get up the hill. So there's racing cars of all sorts, there's go-karts, there's single-seater racing cars, and there's all sorts. And you can obviously come to the course here and watch it. Certain areas you can watch it around the course. Some places better than others. But it's very noisy, and it's all about getting up as fast as you possibly can. So it's good fun day out. Would recommend it if you're over here visiting the island and the hill climbs on. Go in and take a look. Might want to take some ear defenders with you though. It gets a bit loud, especially if you've got young children. So you obviously get the sense of you're climbing up a hill here. So we're going to the higher part of the island. This bit here is known as the top straight. So this is where, if they are racing up here, this is where they really give it some speed. Also motorcycles race up here as well, all part of it. So they get some good speeds up here. They're normally on the other side of the road by now, just up the pavement. And you can watch it actually straight in front on that grass bank, or just behind spectators. And you can see actually a line on the road in a minute. You see that white line there just passing it? I'm pretty sure that's the finish line for the hill climb. So heading on to Jerbourg. Jerbourg's got some lovely views. And the road down to Jerbourg Road is beautiful. So stay tuned for that because it's a really nice drive. So a bit of a bigger road now. Speed limit is back to 35 miles per hour, which is the maximum speed limit in Guernsey. Got a clear road. A few people walking around, walking their dogs and just having a good time. The temperature's cooled down a bit at the time of filming this. We've had a bit of a heat wave, but it's the intense heat has passed, which in my eyes is really good because you know, when it gets around 35 degrees in Guernsey, I find it too hot and we're not really kitted out for it. So a bit cool, around 22, 23 degrees is a lot more comfortable. There's a nice hotel round here. It's called Fermain Valley Hotel. Let me know if you ever stayed there. Try and think if we passed it or not. I think we may have. Fermain Valley Hotel, lovely place. It's got tree houses. Actually, it's just there on the left. It would be down the next road on the left. See, we're just passing it now. Fermain Valley's down there. I have actually stayed there and I did a video on it. I'll leave the link actually somewhere, or you can just look for it on the channel. I stayed in the tree houses, which is really nice in the valley. So Jerbourg, as I mentioned, is southeast. I think it's the most southerly southeast point of the island. So we're heading there now. There is traffic lights at the end of this road, then we turn into Jerbourg Road. Then it's a nice drive down and it's a really nice view at the end. So stay to the end and I'll show you the car park and the views you have. Hopefully I can park. On a nice day you can see the other islands. Otherwise you just see the sea, but it's lovely anyway. So down we go. This takes us down to Jerbourg. This road changes, you've got to be careful down here. Again, I know I mention it a lot in the drive-alongs, but this is a tight road. As in it's quite narrow. So there's probably quite a bit of stopping and starting coming up. You can see I'm waiting for this car. So it's one of those roads that you've got to just anticipate what's coming down. You've just got to keep your eyes out, and if you see cars coming in the distance, you work out quickly whether you've got to stop, pull in, or they might pull in for you. So it's a bit of, you know, just sort of seeing what each other are doing really. But one thing you can't drive down here is very fast, or else you're on top of a car straight away. Now look at the houses down here. I just love this road. It's got such a nice feel about it. It's lovely road to walk down. However, there's no pavements, I don't think. So that's the only problem. But normally it's fine. No one really drives fast down here. At Jerbourg, there's a hotel which I'll show you. We'll drive past it. And there's a kiosk in the car park. I would recommend coming here if you are going to visit the island. You can go to Jerbourg Point. As I say, it's just the views, and there's really nice cliff walks you can do around there. There's cliff paths going down. It really is nice, especially on a nice day. Lovely area of the island. So this is the parish of St Martin's. There used to be years and years ago, let me know in the comments if you remember this, and we're sort of coming up to it, it's a bit further along on the right. There used to be like I don't know if you call it a restaurant, it's like a cafe or they sold food, called the Old Barn. I remember going there as a child, and I'm going to show you where it was. It's definitely not there anymore. It was called the Old Barn. I used to go there for bar meals. They used to do bar meals, and there's a little shop. Where is it? It's coming up. If you do remember it, let me know. I'm sure it was down here. I think it's coming up on the right. It was somewhere around here. I think it's like a house now. I think on the right that was the car park for it, and the old barn was his house. Or was it here, this one? Anyway, let me know. You'll know what I mean if you recognise the place. So we got a bit of a slight hill here. Now I know you can't see this, but to the left there's beautiful views to Herm and Jerbourg and Sark and Alderney, which are the islands, part of the Channel Islands. Up the hill. Now this car in front of me confused me because it was reversing as I was approaching it round the corner. I noticed I think it was English registration plates, or they weren't local. And as I drove past him, he said to me, sorry. So I don't know what he was up to. There was a pheasant on the left making a lot of noise. I got a feeling they might have been watching the pheasant. I'm not sure. Alright, we're getting close to Jerbourg Point. Lovely views around here. I'd recommend walking around here. It's really nice. These houses must have lovely views. You know, if you see the windows, they got windows facing out to sea. It's beautiful. So it's to the left, the lovely views. You'll see a bit of it when I get to the car park. I don't think I'll be able to show the islands because it's not quite the right angle, but you'll see the sea and stuff. So in front of you here, that white building, that's a hotel. That's Hotel Jerbourg. You can see the sign. Cracking location. So this is southeast of the island, pretty much as far as you can go into the car. You see in the distance the sea. You got the islands out there. We've got a little kiosk to the left there, see it? And obviously in front, you can't see it, but that's a German bunker from the Second World War. Look at that views. Now, is there a space I can show you? Yeah, I'm going to pull in here and just show you the views. You can see quite a lot of people sit here and have their lunch or just chill out. So straight in front of you, out to sea, like if you looked hard, so the island of Guernsey is there. I don't know if you can quite see it today. It's about 20 miles away. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Click the screen to watch another video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching to the end if you've made it this far, and I'll see you next time.